Hello, this is Edgar, and welcome to the Eye of the Serpent channel, where I talk about Native American religion, spirituality, language, and culture. And today I wanted to talk about some important and exciting developments for the Mexica calendar application that I've been working on. And so you can see that I've already set up most of the layout for this, but I wanted to talk about a couple of exciting features for this time. So one of them is the clickable feature that I've now added. This is a pop-up so that when you click on some of the larger icons or images from the page, you should be able to see a pop-up that will drop down some interesting details. So for example, I click on today's sign, which is 13 Teotl, flower. So I can click on the flower and you can see that it brings up a pop-up, and it has the name of the sign in the Nahuatl language. Teotl means flower, and here is a larger image from it. And this isn't all that I'm going to show. Just for now, I wanted to show that at least the basic functionality for the pop-up works. But later I'll have more details, such as description of the meaning of the sign of the flower and where this image came from. This is an image from the Codex Magliabetiano from the 16th century central Mexico. And and then I can talk about some of the spiritual significance, the mythical significance of the sign of flower. So that those will be more details that I can add to the footer section of this pop-up. And I would do something very similar for the Teotl, the spiritual beings that converge upon this sign of Cipactli o Meyi Teotl, 13 flower. So we have, for example, the 13th house governed by Citlalin Ique, the 13th lady of the count of the 13 days. So I can click on her, and here too you can see details such as a larger image of her. Teotl is sacred image in Nahuatl. Citlalin Ique, and then her English translation, her skirt is stars. So I will again have more details about, say, the significance of her presence on the 13th of the position in the count of 13 days, and then some more about, say, mythical references and other aspects related to her presence on this. And I can do this with some of the other Teotl, or the gods that are present on this day. So Teotl, the turquoise lord, the god of fire, who is also present for this time. And the goddess of this day of Teotl is Xochiquetzal. And here too you have the image from the Codex Borbonicus, her name transliterated into the Latin script, and then her English translation, flower, quetzal, feather, and so on. And I chose this time to make the recording because May 7th is a rather auspicious time, because some of you who are familiar with the Tonalpohualli, the count of 13 times 20, this is the 260-day round, should recognize that 13 flower is the conclusion. This is the completion and the fulfillment of the round. And then I'm going to move ahead to the 8th of May 2025, and you can see that it turns to Cipactli, one Caiman. And this is the renewal of the full 260-day calendar. So this is a rather opportune time to talk about new beginnings, opportunities for participating in sacred movements and cycles of creativity, which are brought on especially by the presence of the creator pair, who together preside over the new 13-day count that begins with one Caiman, Cipactli. And we have the female part of the pair, Tonacasihuatl, sustenance lady, and the male part, which is Tonacatecutli, sustenance lord. You can see that there still needs to be some work on the style and the fitting the figure into the pop-up image. So there needs to be some work here and there, but the functionality is pretty much ready. All of the options that I've talked about in previous videos, such as the Julian or Gregorian options, the Alfonso Caso and Ruben Ochoa correspondence options, the reset to the present day, the submit, the selecting the calendars, even the leap year options. Most of the basic functionality for this web app is ready. It's everything from here on is just stylistic, just adding more content to the parts that already exist. artist. So here we would need, say, the source of the image, a more description of his role, the third Lord of Night, and so on. So I'll have more content and better presentation of it. So those are basically the cosmetic changes that I need to make. But the basic functionality for this app is good to go. But I don't want to have it up and running on my website until I have something that's more presentational, something that looks better and more fitting for a wider audience. But I just wanted to point out that Thursday the 8th is a very opportune time to talk about new beginnings, opportunities to participate in the sacred processes of creation that come about with the turning of the big 260-day mythical count of the Tonalpohualli. The 20 times 13 that equal the 260-day count of the sacred calendar in Mexica and other Mesoamerican reckonings of the ritual calendar. So this is where we are with it, and my wish for you all is that these opportunities for creativity also benefit you as well, that you may have the chance to take advantage and take opportunity with these the sacred auspices and energies that are especially fruitful for bringing about new creativity and projects as we begin the first of the 13-day counts of the full 260-day calendar. So the presence of the creator pair bring about like especially good energies for realizing and carrying out your more creative projects. So I'm going to close on that, and thank you all for watching, and I will have more details as I bring about, again, more of these cosmetic details. It's now that everything is working, it's about filling in the content and having more material to present for the page. So I'll return to this when I have more of that kind of material to show for the next demo. So thank you all for watching, and happy turning of the Tonalpohualli 260-day cycle. And I look forward to sharing further details in the coming in the next coming videos. So until then, good roads.